We are live. I am back. Things seem to be looking pretty decent for my dad at the moment. He was already kind of dealing with some stuff. I won't get too much into it, but he got hit with COVID, and he had the pneumonia going on too, on top of like some other stuff. So it was really scary. He was on life support, but I just got back, and he seems to be getting better each day. So I'll leave it at that. I'm very thankful that I get to spend a little bit more time with him. But yeah, today we're going to be hunting Shiny Fomantis. So the way I usually start out these hunts nowadays is I go get my Academy Special, and then I start knocking out the Outbreak. There's always a chance we can find a Shiny while we're just knocking out the initial ones to get that Shiny boost in the Outbreak. But yeah. Otherwise, I am trying to get 2 Shiny Fomantis. Yo, what is up, Alfie? Great to see you, bud. Alright. Now let's go to the entrance. Ooh, 1 second. All I have is Cleavor in my party. It's kind of boring. Should put some other stuff in my party at the moment. Hi, Kimberly. Welcome to the stream. Great to see you. Hope you are doing well. Who am I going to bring into the party? So we can bring Darkrai. Our shinies. Our homies. Who've been here. Yeah. Alright, let's head over to, I think it was the Timeless Woods. I saw this Fomantis outbreak. You're doing okay, that's good to hear. Alright. I think I still need to get a flight path over here. I feel like there should be one, maybe. Thanks for tuning in today, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be... I'm only gonna focus on getting the Fomantis shinies today. Not gonna really go past that. But, yeah. Should be a good old time. Just wanted to check in. It's been a minute. Yeah, I pretty much had to fly back to spend time with my family for a bit. Fortunately, my dad's still with us. But yeah, it was really scary. I'm back because I gotta get back to work as well. You know? Life goes on. Okay, this is the closest. Alright, sick. I mean, regardless, there's a chance we might find a shiny along the way, you know? That's how this game be for us lately. Or for me lately, excuse me. Like, on the stream, I've been getting crazy luck. Yeah, it was pretty insane, honestly. I was explaining at the beginning of the stream. I won't really get too into it again, since I already said it, but... yeah, he's getting better each day right now. I mean, he's still like... Wait a second. Oh no, never mind, it's not a shiny. He's been dealing with other health issues for a while now, and it's been like... scary, but then... yeah, just getting hit with COVID, and he had the ammonia on top of it. It was just like... really scary what was happening. Right, let's start knocking out this outbreak. Hey PhD, good to see you. So, I grew up on the East Coast, but I was in the Midwest because that's where he's being taken care of right now because my sister lives in Ohio. So yeah, I pretty much bought a plane ticket and flew there as fast as I could. And I've just been with my family and being there with him while he recovers. It's tough, yeah. He was pretty much sedated majority of the time because it was like that intense. But yeah, I'm gonna move on from that. Things are looking better, and I mean, it's just part of life at the end of the day, but I'm glad I was able to spend that time with my dad, and I'm gonna plan another trip out there soon. That way I can actually get off time from work instead of just calling off the entire weekend and such. Fortunately, my one job, I work remote, so I was actually still able to do work while I was out there. But yeah. That's why I have both jobs right now too, is to help build more of a cushioning. So I can like... I wanted to visit my dad more this year in general. You know? Being across the country is tough sometimes, but... it's not impossible to make the time. Wait, what, is this it? Oh my gosh, I almost thought this was it. It's just the... shadow. Made it look a little bit different. But yeah, we're hunting Fomantis today on the stream. Right now I have an Academy special going on while I'm knocking out the like initial groups of Fomantis to get that maximum shiny boost in the outbreak. But yeah. Probably just gonna once I get both of my shinies, because I want one for Lurantis as well. I'm pretty much gonna end the stream today. It's gonna be a short one. Just wanted to touch base with everyone. I know it's been a hot minute since I've posted anything. Let's see. And yeah, I'm still working on that Shiny Living Dex here in Pokémon Home. I love bug Pokemon on top of that, so, you know, it's a double win for me. Okay, yeah, it's starting to go down. Perfect. Your Steam Deck broke. What happened? I'm sorry to hear that. That's rough. You just got it too. Are you able, is there a warranty on it by chance? Yo, Reverse Dawn, what is up, brother? It's been a minute. Good to see you. Good to see you. You're doing fine? That's great to hear. I'm currently working on this Fomantis outbreak. Wait, was that an Applin up there? That was crazy. Where'd it go? So, I'm pretty sure the shiny Fomantis is like blue. Like, has blue eyes. It's kind of like greenish looking. It should stick out, especially since we have a lot to compare it to. This is my shiny Weavile that I got from Pokemon Sword whenever I was hunting for a Snom shiny. There's a clip of this on my channel. You can find it. I should find it and just link it, but pretty much I was just standing there, and this random Sneasel ran into me, and it was a shiny. Like, it was kind of crazy. Ben is looking at your Steam Deck? Who's Ben? Can he fix it? Can he fix it? Also, if you're watching on YouTube, hit that like button. It does help my content reach a wider audience on the platform. And thanks again for just tuning in. Oh my gosh. That, I almost thought that was a shiny because the way the reflection was with the silver, it looked blue. And I was like, wait, no way, is that a shiny Bisharp? But it wasn't, as you can tell. It's Joe's brother? What? Who, Joe Mama? No, I don't know. I have no idea. Is that like a UK thing? Or is it your family and I was supposed to know all their names? Who are these people? Do you trust them? Once I get the group low enough, I'll actually make a sandwich. Currently, I'm just, you know, knocking them out. Got the Academy special running. There's always a chance we find ourselves a lucky shiny here. Just doing the hard work. I mean, it's not really that hard. You're not a fan of shiny Bishard? Alright, we're gonna try to get a little bit lower here. That's fair. That's a fair thing to say. I mean, I do like red as a color more than blue, personally. Oh my gosh, I almost thought that was a shiny. It, for some reason, looked like a Spinnerack with the tail down to me. And I thought it was like a, you know how Spinnerack is kind of like a purplish color. My mind, my eyes, they're playing tricks on me. That's great, Alfie. That's the best. When you're just kind of like starting the hunt and you find it, so you don't even really have to engage too long. There's been times I do that, like when I'm just like not sure what to do in the game, I'll just go to a random outbreak and start knocking stuff out. And occasionally you'll find the shiny like how you did. Like it'll just pop up before, without using a sandwich. Like I'll just go to outbreak sometimes to grind resources for that specific type of Pokemon. Sounds good. Yeah, once I get it to the next text on the screen where it says there's barely any left, that's when I'm going to make my sandwich. But Mantis is, if I'm not mistaken, it's bug grass. I think it is. I know its evolution is, but sometimes these Pokemon are like weird, like it's only mono type as its base form and then it gets dual type. But I feel like this is one that's probably both. Right? I'll double check. Oh, it's another family member of yours. Okay, well that's good that you have someone in your family that can look at it to potentially fix it. Yeah, I totally understand that. Reversed on 100%. That's fair. It is kind of annoying that they did not allow any of the legendaries to be shiny hunt. It doesn't make much sense. Especially because you could just play Pokemon Go and get shiny legendaries. You know? Probably faster. I mean, yeah, you probably have to spend a little bit of money or have like a dedicated raid group at least. But yeah, there's like more ways to get shiny legendaries, and it's crazy that they don't allow it in this game. It feels very, like... It's one of the reasons why I actually haven't even hunt any of the legendaries yet, because I've been so busy that I can't really focus much on VGC in general. And a lot of the legendaries I would hunt are probably going to be... Like, the ones I'm actually going to soft reset for are ones that I can use in VGC. Okay, there we go. So we're at the lowest it can be now for the outbreak. I'm just going to check these real quick, and then I'm going to make a sandwich. I don't see any shinies just yet. Okay. Let me save. Let's get one up. Ay, ay, ay. But yeah, I totally understand that feeling that you have. I'm going to have to bring up my sandwich guide real quick. It's been a minute. And let me just make sure what Fomantis is. I'm pretty sure it's dual type, but I'm thinking bug. would be our preferred sandwich. Just because I saw there's like Fantup. I mean, to be fair, there's also like Ariados and Spinarak. Wait, it's only a grass type. Okay, I'm glad I actually looked because I was like, maybe it is only mono. Okay, so it's actually a grass type only until it evolves. Good thing we saw that. Yeah. I mean, it's Pokemon Day coming up in like, what, 5 days or so? Who knows? I suspect some sort of news about a remake for Black and White. If they don't show anything regarding that, then maybe it'll be some sort of like... I don't know, it's kind of what everyone else is speculating, some sort of like, let's go Johto. It's so crazy how much that's like... Like, what if we never get that title? You know? Like, what if that just never happens? Or Let's Go. It could be a Let's Go. What would you prefer? A Johto game that was based around Legends Arceus? Or would you want a Johto game that was similar to Let's Go? Like Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Because it could be either direction. Let's see. I feel like there's going to be something worth seeing on Pokemon Day. Like, I'm sure they'll just give updates for all their games, you know, like Unite, the Masters game, mobile game. Pokemon Go will probably have some event that they talk about. And then I feel like there's going to be at least one more Switch title. Whether it be... What if they announced more DLC for Scarlet and Violet? How would you feel about that? Like, what if there's more? I also heard rumors about a potential Unova and Johto split game. Which could be pretty insane. Like, that would be a new concept for Pokemon, and I might be down for that. No, you should have fun when you go to Spain. Enjoy your time off. Well, for the Johto game, I'm asking PhD, would you like it in the style of like how Legends Arceus was? Like have some sort of like Johto game where you go to the past and maybe you see Suicune, Entei, and Raikou before they got burned in the build, like that one tower? Or would you prefer it to be like a faithful remake similar to Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee where you had like the Pokemon Go mechanics of catching and your like Pokemon could walk behind you and you can ride them, all that stuff. Shiny showed up on the map. I mean, honestly, Let's Go was a pretty cozy game and it looked pretty good for a Switch game. It's kind of weird how the quality of the game almost like, depending on the generation you're looking at, kind of like went down. Alright, let's keep an eye out for this shiny Fomantis. Sir Fizzbun. So there is no more DLC. That's fair. I mean, it would be kind of out of left field if they had more DLC. I do trust your insight on the matter. So do you know anything about what's happening on Pokemon Day, or do you not know that type of information? Oops. Sorry about that. The first one? Yeah, so you'd prefer it to be kind of like Legends Arceus, where you can catch Pokemon, battle them in a unique new format. It was actually a pretty good game. I mean, I like Legends Arceus, but I feel like I've put more hours into Scarlet and Violet for sure. There's just more replayability in Scarlet and Violet, even with like the frame rate issues and such. Like, if there wasn't performance issues in Scarlet and Violet, it would probably be one of the better... Probably one of the best Pokemon games, honestly. I actually really like Terastallizing as a competitive mechanic. I feel like it's actually one of the more balanced formats we've seen in a while. I mean, of course, like if you look at high level VGC right now, it's like Tornadus Urshifu. But you can beat that stuff, you know? Like whenever the meta's pretty set like that, it's actually a better place for competitive because it's not like so random when you go into a tournament. Like you kind of have a general idea like what you need to prep for. And you can't really make a team that beats everything. So it's still rather balanced. You know? Yo, what's up, Ada? Great to see you. I'm glad you're here. Yeah, I was saying things are looking better. I'm gonna try to keep updated, but I'm gonna plan another trip out there soon. Of course, Kimberly. Are you... if you can't tell... Like, I understand you can't say anything. That's for sure. Can you at least acknowledge if it's exciting? Should we be excited? I mean, I feel like I've never truly been disappointed by a Pokemon announcement. I mean, like, it's like... I don't have, like, I just don't have much expectations these days, in general. Like, I just keep my expectations extremely low. So... Wait, I've never gotten this TM? That's crazy. Dang, look at all these Trevenant and stuff. I've gotten a little far from the outbreak, but yeah. Yeah, I totally understand. Especially areas with water. It's really laggy. Like the frames cannot keep up. Once I'm a little more situated, I was thinking about making a Pal World server for the stream. And like bringing, like, you know, just seeing what happens type of thing. Could be cool. That's cool. Since we don't really have any true answers, it's more just speculation right now. I've stated this before, but I personally hope that they make black and white remakes more in the vein of how Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire were. And they're a continuation of Gen 9, so there will be terastallizing in Kalos. Like, that's what I'm hoping for, at least. And yeah, like the VGC scene will continue. So there's like potential for more Paradox Pokemon. I even had this like crazy theory about how, you know, like the drawings from Heath, like how, like that initial drawing of the trio beasts and the futuristic Swords of Justice, like they're all combined as one Pokemon as opposed to being like three separate ones. I had this crazy theory that because in black and white they introduced the splicing mechanic, which is pretty much how you mix Kyurem with Reshiram, you mix Kyurem with Zekrom to make a different Pokemon, kinda. It's like a fusion. They have like an item called the DNA Splicer, and I was like, it'd be crazy if they made Gen 5 remakes as just continuation of Gen 9. So maybe we learn more about what's going on with terastallizing in Area 0, but through the Kalos perspective. And then also, maybe you can actually fuse the legendary beasts as one Pokemon in that game. And maybe those drawings aren't just, you know, some crazy speculation, weird, trying to remember what they saw type of thing. Maybe it was actually a real representative of a beast that existed in Area 0. That'd be cool. Personally, that's the type of stuff that makes me like Pokemon a lot, is like how they like add things. Like that was done like 10 years-ish ago, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's a long time ago. It'd be sick to like have that type of like callback to that mechanic, and they were like hinting at it the entire time in Scarlet and Violet. I mean, because they do tend... Wait, is that the shiny? I don't think it is. It just looks a little different. Yeah, it was just the moonlight. It's supposed to have blue. There will be no more paradoxes. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a thing. Like, that would be sick, personally. If they ended up going that route with that type of... I mean, it seems like they're not going to, based on what you're saying. But that would be so sick. Like, that would be, like, super dope. That would, like, that's why Pokemon is always going to be relevant. Is because they do tend to create decent lore behind their reasoning of why Pokemon exist in certain regions and such. You're gonna buy a Barbadol for the new baby? Oh, that's awesome. That's a great idea. That's awesome that you're excited. That's great. Adding a member to your family. You're on the Helldivers too. I've heard that game's good. It seems that 2024 has actually been pretty good for indie developers, like gaming. Like, there's been some pretty good games that have come out already. Which is, like, unexpected. Like, most of them are, like, just coming out of nowhere. Maybe it's good, you know? Like, actual games that are affordable. They don't break your bank to play them. Like, the developers just want you to enjoy playing a game. You know, you buy the game, no microtransactions in them. It's like, wow. It's crazy to think that there's actual gaming companies that understand the consumer. Who knew? It's like Starship Troopers? Wait, really? Yo, that movie is so crazy. I remember watching that movie as a kid when it came out. So do you fight like giant bugs and stuff? Is that how it's similar? Let's see how much time I got left. I got like 21 minutes left here. Just trying to find Fomantis shiny, you know? I think it should stick out pretty easily. Can't see what this one looks like. Let's keep on going. Congratulations to Laura. You're spreading democracy with violence. Oh, speaking of which, there was a game I saw a trailer for like yesterday. I think it's called like Kings. I can't remember what it's called. It's like some medieval looking game, but you're in like, but you have like Apache helicopters and like machine guns and stuff. And you're like shooting down like grenades at like these giant medieval armies. I don't remember what it was called. It's like Kingslayer or something like that, I think. It looked insanely cool. It was like, I don't know, like looking at it, I was like, this is just genius. It just seemed like so ridiculous, over the top violence in the most bizarre way. Like you have like machine guns against just like medieval armies. And you're just like running around in like a Ford Chevy. Like blasting down medieval knights. It's kind of insane. Like I was looking at it like, wow, this is legitimately one of the most genius things I've ever seen for a game. Like it looked so fun, just like watching the trailer. And it just like made me think more, like what is appealing in a video game? Like we got Pokemon with guns. I saw this thing that was just like, whoa, what? That's crazy. Skull and Bone. Yeah, I saw that. That looked pretty bad. And really shame on the developers for saying that they're a quadruple gate trip. You know what I mean? Like that's so cringe. That's pretty cringe. trying to say you're... Like, I don't think the audience thought so. I don't think anyone particularly felt that, you know, that game was what was a quadruple A? The first quadruple A title game ever. So arrogant. It's not even arrogant, it's just like ignorance. Wow. Wait, so what is that thing eating? Do you see that? It's like eating something occasionally. Like it looks like it has like an apple and it's like snacking on something. That's wild though, that... Yeah. It's like, why even pay attention to that company anymore? Like if they release a game that's that bad and they say that, like, just run. They be selling these games for like $60, $70 still. Doesn't even make sense. Especially when a lot of... I think like Microsoft or Xbox is trying to go more like the digital route with gaming. They don't want to make physical copies of games anymore. And that's terrible. Yeah. I've heard that like there's like... I can't remember what that one pirate game is called. It's like very popular on Twitch. But that game is better than what that game that came out is supposed to be. Like it's like 11 years of development and apparently it's not even better than the original that came out. And that's pretty sad. If you spend 11 years on a sequel and it just doesn't even appeal to the people that loved your game originally, that's pretty bad. It's almost similar to how Blizzard, they re-released Warcraft 3. One of the best RTSs of all time, in my opinion. I used to obsess over Warcraft 3 growing up. I played that so much ranked. I'd play like solo, doubles, and I'd always play random. I'd be Night Elf, Undead, Orc, or Human. I didn't really care. I knew everyone's macro. I knew how to micro pretty much on every build. Like how to get the fastest, like, altar, get my hero out there, which heroes were best early game, etc. Try to, like, out-creep my opponent so I can get that level advantage early game, and then just put on a lot of pressure. Anyways, you might not even know what I'm talking about. I shouldn't go too much into that. But yeah, Blizzard re-released Warcraft 3, and it was horrible. Like, they took out features. This is one thing I've noticed. I can't possibly understand how this ends up happening very consistently again, like across multiple IPs and franchises over different like gaming companies, but somehow they re-release old content and they strip content out of the games. It's so weird. How does it happen? Sea of Thieves, yeah, that's what it was called. I'm feeling alright. Just trying to focus on getting this shiny Fomantis. Not having much luck so far. Yo, what is up, Mr. Joe? Great to see you. You've played a solid minute of Sea of Thieves. Stole so much stuff and died to the first ship I accidentally found. That's cool. You might try it. I've heard that that game isn't even worth pirating, ironically. Like, it's a pirate game that's not worth pirating. Yeah, like, owning games is a big part. Like, so many games have been lost over time just because you can't buy them anymore. Like, game preservation is something that doesn't really exist too much, and they're like moving away from it with the way they're trying to make most releases digital only. I didn't really know this, but I saw that Destiny, I don't know if it was 1 or 2, maybe it was Destiny 2. It would make more sense, I guess. But apparently they like... I think like some of these games you can only play them online or whatever, like their live service. And I'm sorry if I'm like not repeating this correctly. But I saw that like Destiny 2, like, apparently like they took features that were already available in the game and they put them behind a paywall So like, say you already own Destiny 2 and you're playing online. I think it was like raids or something. Like they decided, okay, this content you used to get for free, now you have to actually pay a monthly fee or something. Or maybe it's like, I don't know if it's monthly. It could be like a one-time transaction. But it doesn't really change the fact that that's pretty insane. I'm like, why would anyone even play that game? Like, if I was playing a game and that's like, imagine like they did that with Pokemon. You know, like I'm playing Scarlet and Violet and they're like, if you want to access the new event that's occurring this weekend, you have to pay $1. Like, I would probably just stop playing this game entirely. Like, I don't feel like I would ever play again. I'd walk away. I think that would be a opening moment for me that like things have gone too far in the wrong direction. I'm glad that you're here too, Kimberly. Great to have you in the community and being a friend. It sounds like Pogo. Yeah, I was thinking that too as I said that. It is already like that. Yeah. I've pretty much stopped paying for events. I feel like there's almost like something to keeping up on events in Pogo and actually like being able to compete at a high competitive level in GBL also. It's not 100% intertwined, but there's like certain aspects that like definitely give you an advantage when you pretty much like pay the money to do every single ticketed event and get the most recent legendaries, grind the legendaries. I mean, playing Master League in general is like a paywall for sure. The time and it's like not even just money, it's like time and money together. And that's not counting like the actual physical energy it takes to grind these things. I mean, I guess you could just do them all remote. Mr. Joe, 100%. They were moving away from preservation by making game cloud-based only. Exactly. That's like pretty much what I'm trying to say too. Yeah, you understand. They could take down a game and remove the license for it. Exactly. I mean, it's kind of what happened with Funimation recently on Crunchyroll. Like, if you didn't see, Funimation, it's an anime company. You might be familiar, like, Dragon Ball Z, etc., like was brought to America through that company. They're actually closing down, and apparently like any purchases you've ever made digitally are being revoked, like access to. Like you can't access it anymore, even though you've paid for it already. That's kind of insane. Like that's crazy. PC games will always be cracked and pirated. Yeah, I mean, there's a whole like ethical argument about pirating and such. I'm just saying, like, from like the way gaming companies, like, if you don't want to break the law and pirate, which I'm not saying you should pirate at all. I'm just saying that like that's probably one of the only ways you can actually get most games that aren't available anymore via like being sold or on the market. It's literally like these gaming companies are telling you to pirate their games. To a degree. I mean, I think it's unethical to a degree to pirate games, but again, I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm more speaking about like these gaming companies moving towards a digital era, which is just overall bad for the consumer because you don't have really any control over what ends up happening with your product, like the product you paid for. Yo, what's up, Hell, God of Death? I was just talking about, like, gaming preservation, having a physical copy of a game versus just downloading it. Like, what type of control you actually have over the product. Do you actually own the game when it's being... You're essentially renting the game when you download games. But I'm currently shiny hunting Fomantis in this outbreak. Aside, just kind of discussing some stuff. Yeah, exactly, Mr. Joe. Say the shiny chant of beans. Shiny chant of beans. Shiny chant of beans. Where are you, Fomantis? Wait, there it is. Is that it? Yes! Alright, I found one. Wow, that was kind of crazy. It actually worked! Wow, saying shiny chant of beans or whatever actually worked. That's crazy. Alright, we found one. We found one. I want to try to get 2 of them. Nice. Mardi Gras the horse is also pregnant. Wait, what is that? Mardi Gras the horse? I'm gonna try to catch this in a friend ball. Why not? Let's see if we get lucky. Yes! We got it! That's awesome. Very, very nice. Alright. Got our first shiny. Let's check it out real quick and see if it has any, like, special marks or anything. Wait, where's my shiny box? Wrong direction. Let's see. Ooh, it has a mark. The sleepy time mark. That's awesome. It's like Joe Biden. Anyways. Beautiful. That's crazy that worked. Yeah, BMW had that subscription for heated seats, which is kind of crazy to think. That consumerism is going that direction where they're just trying to find more ways to, like, get money out of us. And giving us a subpar product in return. It's unfortunate. Nice! That's awesome you got through another playthrough, Hellgod. Yeah, I found one so far. I just got it right now. That was kind of crazy, the timing, though. Yeah, so the shiny has like a little bit of like a yellowish tint to it, so it does stick out. Pretty good. Biden with this. If it was a boy, I would definitely name it Biden. I mean, I could still name it Biden. It's a girl, though. Capitalism at its finest, yeah, right. The thing about capitalism nowadays is, like, it's just skewed more in favor of rich people. There's been, like, a huge divide and gap. At least, like, the economy in America. I don't want to get too into it, but... like, the middle class is just almost non-existent. It's crazy. Fast food is so expensive now. I just got back from traveling, seeing my family, and on the way home from the airport, I stopped by Wendy's with my girlfriend, and I bought us food. And it was like $32. I was like, what? I'm like, this is crazy. $32 at Wendy's. How's that possible? I mean, maybe I'm just a fat person. But it's not that, actually. It's just so expensive. Like, prices have just gone up. It's really unfortunate. Kimberly, have a great day if you're heading out. If you're watching on YouTube, please hit that like button. It does help my content out a lot on the platform. Today I'm primarily just going to hunt shiny Fomantis, so I'm going to try to get one more so I have the family line, and then I'll evolve one of them into Lurantis. Oh my gosh, I almost thought that was it. You'd rather eat grass. I mean, to be fair, I've been cooking more at home. I feel like it's a trend. I mean, it's not a trend. It's like, I've been literally shopping more. It's so much cheaper to just go to the grocery store and buy all the ingredients and make food. Like, it takes more effort, but once you just start doing it more, it becomes just such a part of your habit that, you know, you're just doing it. I think it's more just getting adjusted to new... I mean, it's not new, it's just like Me and my girlfriend work like opposite schedules, and I work at a restaurant on the weekends, so I pretty much just eat there when I'm working. But yeah, like I've been cooking a lot because everything is just so expensive, and it's been nice. I mean, I've been making some pretty fun dishes at home. Just sauteing up bell peppers even is just like such a tasty thing. It's like crazy how simple. You just put like salt and pepper on some bell peppers, saute them up, and it's fire. I mean, granted, you know, it's like obviously I'd be putting it with like rice or in a tortilla with like something else. Make some like fajitas. Hunting is like, if you can like be self-sufficient in that regard, that's awesome. That's the way to be. I wish I had more, like I wish I had actual land, a plot of a land I could grow vegetation in. I mean, I could still manage probably to grow some like vegetables, but that's something I've always wanted to do. Like once I had that type of living situation, definitely would love to grow my own food. Hunting as well. I had friends growing up down the street who would go hunting for deer all the time, and they would make like jerky. That stuff be fire, yo. Fishing too, you know, like going fishing. I remember a couple times when I was younger fishing and catching like trout and cooking them, you know, like gutting them, pulling out everything, throwing that in like aluminum foil or like something over a fire. Pretty fire. I mean, no pun intended, I guess, but it is pretty good. Eating like a fresh fish that you just caught. And it feels good, you know, it's like that's part of like what was ingrained in our DNA to a degree, you know. It's like we're just like oh my goodness gracious, are you kidding me? That's a shiny Toedscool. Right? Well, where the heck did it go? Oh my goodness. Yo, that's crazy. This luck lately. Let's go! Wait, really? I should look into that, Alfie. I don't have land, but government has in some where I can with. So that's interesting. That's cool. That's pretty cool. Here, I'm gonna catch this in a heal ball. Just because. Nice. Yo, that's so crazy, yo. Just randomly finding this shiny Toedscool. My luck lately on the stream has been pretty insane. Let's check it out. I mean, I did have a grass sandwich going, so I mean, makes sense. Jolly nature. That's awesome because I actually needed one more to finish my Living Dex. Back in the day, I bred a 0 attack one Masuda method for competitive. So yeah, I actually needed another Toedscool to fill out my Living Dex. That's cool. Pentashroom. That must have been the tail end of my sandwich, or maybe I just got lucky and found that. I'll name it that. Let's see. Tentashroom. Yeah, we'll just keep. I think I'll keep this one as Toedscool. Are you kidding me? That's I freaking Masuda method. Are you kidding me? That's so crazy. I legitimately bred one that had 0 attack because this is rare to get in the wild. That's crazy. So you're telling me I could build an Eviolite Toadstool? That's cool. Toadstool. Yo, that's insane luck. Like, legitimately, I didn't even evolve the other one yet I had. I was gonna build a team with Toadstool. Or, yeah, Toadstool. But I just never built it. See, this is the one I bred. Like, when did I breed this? That's so funny. I bred this like in 2022. I think this was like the first thing I did. Like, Masuda method in the game. Like 2 years ago, well, technically not 2 years ago. But yeah. Wow. Over a year ago, I bred this. Never did anything really with it yet. And then I just found one. The cool thing is, for real, like I can build Eviolite. I could build it. It's a little spicy. I mean, the thing is, there's just better grass types like Among Us. That's one of the main reasons why I never officially built it on the team. That's crazy luck. I was saying this a bit earlier that my luck on the stream has been insane recently. Remember the last stream I did before I left town for a week? I got so many shiny Pokemon in such a short amount of time. So many I wasn't even hunting. Like I found a random Spoink, I found Duskull. I got all the ones I was hunting. It was insane. Alright, so I need one more Fomantis, so I'm gonna save real quick. And I'm just gonna look at these, just to make sure. I need one more Fomantis, and then I'm gonna end the stream. I'll evolve one of them. Bam. That's so crazy. Like, finding a 0 attack special attacking Pokemon that's a shiny in the wild, that's happened to me twice now that I can remember. There was that Larvesta. I actually have a clip of it somewhere on my YouTube channel. I was hunting Larvesta shiny in Outbreak and I found one. Like I caught 2 of them and one of them had 0 attack as well, which is great for Volcarona and competitive. It's pretty crazy. Alright, let's make the grass sandwich. I'm low on herba. Gonna have to hunt some soon. I should take out a lottery ticket. I'm just hoping for the best. I'm just gonna use this luck as a good sign that my dad's health will keep getting better. Next month is gonna be really busy for me. I already saw that my one job has a lot of projects coming up. And Danielle's birthday is occurring. That'll be exciting. Let's get this lettuce. Bum, bum, bum. Hopefully we can find this relatively fast. That'd be sick. Look at that skill right there. I remember Wolf Glick, speaking of like Toadstool, I remember there was like I think there was like a team he made. It might have been like a video he did with Jaden. What's her name? That one like animator. The one YouTuber that does animating. It's like It's Jaden or something. He made a team for her with Toadstool on it. That was cool. Because you can use Rage Powder and like use Evil Light to buff out its stat product. But again, like I said, Amoonguss is just king when it comes to redirect. And there's also Ogerpon now, which is actually pretty good. You know, like the water variant specifically is pretty good at redirecting. It's defying the laws of gravity, yeah, that green one. True. Alright. Thanks again for tuning in to the stream. We found one shiny Fomantis so far. I'm hoping to get 2 here, and then I will evolve one of them into Lurantis to fill out my Living Dex. Jaden Animations. Yeah, her. I've seen a lot of her videos before, but I just couldn't remember what her actual handle name was. I almost feel like I should just build a team around Toadstool. It's not like terrible, it's just like not that good either. Like Amoonguss is really good because it has Regenerator as well. So you can switch it out and get back 1/3 of your HP. Which is pretty dang good. Like that alone makes it like so much better. Plus like the typing. Poison grass is a little bit better. I mean, it's just better overall than ground grass. I didn't think that was it, but I couldn't really see. Alright. Just checking out all these Fomantis. Pokemon Day is coming up, though. I mean, there could be something very exciting right around the corner for us. If they don't do any sort of announcement for a main series game, or like a Switch title, I'll be a little disappointed. But you know, to be honest, maybe we'll see the Game Boy Advance games finally make their appearance on the Switch. That would be pretty hype. Wait, is that a shiny? Oh my gosh! I actually did need a second one of these too. Alright. I'm just gonna quick ball this one. That's crazy. 3? Seriously though, my shiny luck has been crazy. It's been pretty insane. Let's see. Just want to check this out real quick. Gentle. Wow. Alright. I'm not gonna save just yet. I mean, to be fair, I do need that, so... I mean, I probably should just save. I'll just save. Whatever. I do need that. I'm happy about that. This has been awesome, yo. This is crazy. Oh yeah, I forgot. I can go out, like, so much further. So much crazy luck. I've wandered so far from the outbreak. It doesn't really matter though, they still spawn. Yeah, right? The algorithm loves streamers. How would it even know that I was like streaming? That'd be crazy if it... That'd be scary if it can somehow know. My streams lately for Shiny Luck have been pretty crazy for sure though. Like, it already kind of confirmed that my luck has been off the charts. I mean, granted, we are using a grass sandwich, so all the grass types around here are going to get boosted. Still kind of crazy just to be you know, finding them. Also, seeing them, like realizing that they're shiny. I mean, they do kind of stick out though. I mean, I saw the red leaves or whatever, and I was like, wait, that's definitely shiny. It's like kind of like desaturated a bit, like grayish tones. Just keeping my eyes out here. Honestly, pretty happy about my haul today so far. Hopefully we can get lucky and just snag that Fomantis under this half-hour sandwich. Today's going to be kind of a short stream. Just because I wanted to touch base since I've been gone for about a week. But, yeah. I was planning on posting... I was going to look through my Twitch and try to find, like, older clips and funny moments that are still, like, worth sharing. And try to post them to my daily Sassifrass channel that I'm currently streaming on. Like, I posted a raid of me soloing a Magikarp raid from, like, 2018. The only reason why I posted it was because there's like a really crazy glitch that ends up happening at the end. But yeah, I was gonna look through and find some stuff that is worth sharing. I was thinking about on my main channel, like my first YouTube channel I made that's just called Sassifrass. It was made when I was doing a lot of Pokemon Go content, like a lot of the competitive stuff. I was thinking about maybe making a couple videos, maybe like a flashback Friday or like throwback Thursday type of video. And just kind of like show some older battles I had, like maybe from factions, like some of my most insane competitive battles I had in a tournament, or maybe just some crazy like auto wreck battle, you know what I mean, just like kind of like highlight some old battles that I had in the past that never really got posted anywhere, because I do have like an archive of battles that I've never shown to anyone aside like maybe my teammates when I was doing factions, or you know, stuff like that. I thought it'd be fun for me, and I feel like that's a big part of like trying to make content for that channel. Is like I'm not really a huge PvP guy anymore in Go battle, like in Pokemon Go. I feel like it's hard to keep up with. It almost feels like you have to play it daily, and yeah, that's kind of hard to invest 2 hours, 1.5 hours, 2 hours of my time daily. Lately, at least, it's been pretty difficult to do. It's fun to play. I still have fun playing. It's just like I don't play on that. I don't play to the like. I mean, I'd love to hit legend, you know, if I could. But yeah, like the effort to get hit legend is just so insane. Like I feel like it almost takes like the entire season to get there, unless you just get kind of lucky and figure out like a really good core. Because one thing I used to do that I don't know works as good these days is I would just be consistent with the team I'd run throughout the entire season. I think it probably still could work that way, but it feels like the format, like the teams change. Even if they're just like slightly, it's like enough to kind of like just stagnate your like elo for a while. And sometimes it's like the best way to climb is like to play early in a format when people are still figuring out stuff. And maybe you did like scrims with like a AI, or like you sat down and really like figured out like, what am I going to play this format? Like hitting masters in VGC is like, you could do it in one sitting. And you can get your monthly rewards that are like really nice, honestly. Like a lot of LP, they'll give you a bunch, they'll give you like some Herba Mystica and such, which is super clutch. But yeah, something about Go. I don't know. I just like hate the idea that the game is almost like designed to like keep you playing like every day for long amounts of time. But with that being said, it's like I don't really play like that anymore, and it's made me enjoy playing a lot more because I don't feel like I don't remember the last time I actually bought a ticketed event at the moment, and I'm not really like feeling FOMO at all about anything, especially at this point. Like once you miss a few events and you just stop trying to like keep up with it like that, it just is better. But at the same time, it does put you in like an awkward position, like I was saying a little bit earlier, competitively at times. Like there's certain events where they release things a little bit earlier or like at a lower level cap. Like maybe they have like field research encounters with legendaries. So for the first time ever, you might be able to... I think like I saw Giratina Origin can be used in Great League, and I don't know if that's like a ticketed... It has to be from a ticketed event that happened. And again, I have nothing... Like honestly, like enjoy the game if you're like paying for the ticketed events and such. I'm not saying... I'm just not like a big fan of like all microtransactions and like... I don't feel the need to spend any money at this point. Like, it's not like I won't spend money on Pokemon Go anymore if I want to, but for the most part, I've just kind of like been playing. Like, I like playing GBL still because I have so many crazy builds. Like, I have so many Pokemon that I've like built that are like so spicy. And since I play mainly to just like enjoy it, it's fun ripping out the spice Pokemon and like hitting the lobby button and just kind of like smacking people around a little bit. Oh, I know what you're talking about. The timed one. I did do a raid at the airport. There was like a Shadow Skarmory there. I used one of my free passes to do it. That's what you get from doing that. Okay. I might be able to finish it still. I have a bunch of passes still from the like, I should have two, or I should have at least one free one stacked right now. And I still have like a bunch of the green ones from like boxes from like years ago. I'm not even kidding. I don't really raid that much these days. But yeah, that makes sense. I knew, like, I saw something from Rise to the Occasion where he posted, I guess he got like a shiny, and he was looking for someone to flip it with. Yeah, I didn't realize it was from that event, because that's cool. I might actually try to finish that just because, especially, I think mainly because a lot of people are using like Annihilate lately in Great League. I could see Giratina Origin being kind of like interesting. Like, it might be similar to Haunter, but, you know, just different typing. Dragon Ghost instead of Poison Ghost. Like, Haunter in Great League is super frail, but it hits like a truck. And I feel like Giratina Origin would actually be more bulky than Haunter, while hitting maybe even harder on the offensive side as well. Wait, so you get 3? Oh, that's actually pretty clutch. I already have a Cresselia in Great League. It has terrible IVs, but I got one from... I want to say it was Marco's Modern Life when I met him in person. Like, years ago. I'm pretty sure that was from him. I don't remember, actually. But that's sick. That's actually great. That's good that they... I mean, granted, you have to get out and raid to get the field research. That's actually pretty good. To be able to get these legendaries at level 15 that are viable. I mean, Cresselia is, if I'm not mistaken... Like, pretty meta currently in Great League. Like, I have a spicy team I run in Great League with Scrafty, Tentacruel, and Cresselia, but I run Cresselia with Confusion as a fast attack over Psycho Cut. Just because of the way the team is. I mean, Psycho Cut's definitely better if you're trying to take advantage of Grass Knot and Moonblast coverage. But yeah, it's a pretty good Pokemon. It's really bulky. Oh, okay. So you don't even... Okay, that's actually pretty cool. Here, I'll have to look at it and see how much... I remember looking at it. I don't remember how many days are left. I know we did one raid so far, though. It's kind of funny because I never do the routes feature, but in the airport, sometimes they have, like... They actually do have areas that are designated for routes. And... I got lucky. I mean, I got lucky and found one. And I had a layover in San Francisco. And I just, like... It was, like, the easiest route I've ever seen. It's like I just walked in a circle, and it, like, counted. I was like, wow, that's crazy that this actually worked. Hoping to get a second Fomantis here. We already got one. We also found a shiny Phantup and a shiny Toadskull. So it's been pretty nice. Missing out on our target shiny. I mean, 1 of 2 is good. That's a good start. Hey, Michael Woods, welcome to the stream. How's it going today? Let's see. That was kind of crazy, though, that I just said chant the beans or whatever that word was that PHG said, and then the shiny appeared. That was kind of crazy. It's raining. Is there a raid hour? Is raid hour... Oh, I see. But, like, raid hour is already past this week, isn't it? It's only on Wednesdays. Were they all appearing? Is the Darkrai eligible for Great League also? I'll have to look into that. I'll open up my game in a little bit, once I get off stream. Come on, Fomantis, where are you? I can see him pretty clear though, that's good. Shiny Chant of Beans, that's what it was. Oh, is it a different Pokemon every day? I honestly didn't know. So I could check during raid hour. Or do they spawn every single raid boss during raid hour this week? It seems like they're doing some sort of Sinnoh event. I see, I see. That's cool. I mean, again, I don't know how viable some of those would be. Heatran's kind of interesting. There's the Fomantis. Alright, we found the second one, ladies and gentlemen. Nice. Alright, let me false swipe it. So tonight's gonna be Heatran raid hour. I see. Tomorrow is Giratina. That's so crazy that Sunny day fails if you're out in natural weather like this. That's kind of cool to know. I mean, they probably don't want you manipulating. Like, you couldn't manipulate the weather like this. Look how many Master Balls I have. I should just use one. What should I catch this in? I'm gonna try to catch it in a Love Ball. Let's see if we get lucky here. Nice. That's amazing. Alright, we found our second Fomantis. What an efficient stream today. That's true, yeah. Like, I was thinking, like, Heatran's typing would definitely be great for the fairy types that occasionally show up. It completely walls them. I like running Tentacruel a lot, though, as, like, anti-fairy. But, yeah, against Skarmory, too. That's a pretty good counter to have. Alright, so let me just check this out. Let's see if this one has any marks on it. It does have a mark. It has the Stormy mark. Fomantis the Thunderstruck. That's a very cool one to have. So, I think we evolve the one with the Stormy mark. I think that's a good call. Because I think the evolution might have some pink in it. I don't really remember, actually. Oops. Thank you. I'm pretty satisfied. How much time do I got left on this? 8 minutes. Here, do I just keep checking? I wasn't even in the outbreak when I found that. That's kind of funny. I've just wandered so far. Actually, I don't think the evolution has, I don't remember. I don't think it's pink anymore. It doesn't have any like pink on it, but we'll still evolve the Thunderstruck one into into Lurantis, excuse me. I might as well just knock out the outbreak. I could go somewhere else and check my odds. Like, where's a good area to search for grass types? Like, I don't really need any more of these Pokemon that are spawning over here. I'm just gonna go somewhere random. We'll finish up the sandwich, then I am going to evolve Fomantis into Lurantis, and then I'm heading off for the night. Let's see if we get crazy with any more shiny luck. 4 shinies today. Pretty good odds. Let's see. Okay, there's more Toadskull down there. I see Bellsprout. Nice. Oh yeah, or what's that one thing called? Swaddle. That'd be sick to find a shiny Swaddle. Weeping Bell. Yeah, look at this frame rate, like that's crazy. Just being anywhere near water is terrible. Let's see. Coastal biome? What's in there? Like, what's in that region? Bellsprout shiny would be pretty hype. What is that? Oh, that's a Swaddle. I couldn't even tell. Swaddle or Bellsprout would be pretty hype. Or Swaddle, it's probably how you say it. I do want to spend some time hunting that Pokemon down the line. Wow, I still haven't even fought some of these trainers. Wow. A lot of these people haven't fought yet. That's pretty cool. I didn't know the Magikarp can bounce on land. Very interesting. Alright, let's keep going. Oh. I couldn't even see that for a second. We're just finishing up my grass sandwich, just trying to see if I can find something random in the wild. Wow, that lag is crazy. Let's see. So many trainers I have yet to battle. Wow. Oh yeah. Comfy could be sick. And the grass starters could be interesting. I guess I could head over there. Yeah, I don't see anything just yet. Wow. That frame rate is great. Here, I'll go over to the coastal biome. I'll try here. We have about 4 minutes left. Can we get a final shiny here? For today though, that's pretty good. All shinies we did need. Oh yeah, Cottony's over here as well. Oddish. Oddish, Oddish. That's how it sounded in the anime. Oddish. In the anime. Guess there's Deerling here too. Oh, exciting. Okay. Nothing so far. I legitimately have like no idea what Sasquatch shiny even looks like. I could have maybe seen so many already in this game. I just have no idea. Shiny Exeggutor though, definitely will stick out like a sore thumb. I don't particularly need it, but it would be cool to catch one in Scarlet Violet. I usually try to stream at least like 2 times a week. Depending on my schedule, I'll do more than that. But at least 2. Yeah, I didn't do that stuff yet because I think at the time there was like some error in the game that the game didn't register the number of battles you completed, and they did fix that. I just haven't done all the Ogre clan battles since they fixed the problem. But I will do that soon. I do want to try to catch some of the legendaries in this game too. I mean, I already have all the snacks I need. Maybe I'll designate some time soon to actually catching. I mean, some of them it's more just catching them in a special ball. But some of them I do want to try to get alright IVs on. Like Latias, for example, I would prefer to get one that had 0 attack IVs. So I'll probably soft reset. I'm not going to really care what Pokeball that one's in. I'll probably just quick ball it and hopefully catch it. And then I can keep checking and soft resetting situation. Yo, what is up, Kaigum? Were you able to get your account fixed? Good to see you. I saw that on Twitter. They didn't fix your account? Dang, that stinks. Do you even know what happened? Was it just like some crazy random situation? Didn't give you any feedback? That's kind of crazy. Did you end up missing the event then? Or is it happening right now? I don't remember. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. That stinks. Typical Niantic, though, right? It takes you around the world? Wait, what? Your gacha takes you around the world? What? That's wild. Alright, no extra shinies here. I'm done with my sandwich. So now I'm going to evolve one of my Fomantises into the shiny. So let's pull that. I might have to use a leaf stone on it. I don't remember what you do with Fomantis. It might be leaf stone. For some reason, I feel like it is, but I could be wrong. Alright. Let's see. My 1 HP in a dream Fomantis. Okay, it's not leaf. Maybe it just levels up and evolves. I'll give it a little bit of candy. Let's see. Does this evolve it? What? Oh, wait, I think it only evolves during daytime. Now that I think about it. Is that what happens? For some reason, I feel like that might be why it's not evolving. Let's find out. Yeah. I have no idea where I'm at in the cycle for day and night. Well, maybe I could show that one trailer. You know, I don't know. Let me read this real quick. You know, so yeah, your game, whenever you have your gacha on, you're saying that it drifts you. So they banned your account. If you're wondering what I was trying to say to him, his account got banned on Pokemon Go, and I saw a tweet about it. So I'm just following up with it with him, and he's telling me that pretty much there's been no response from Niantic at all about it, and he bought, I guess what are they, like boxes or like regardless of what you bought, you spent a decent amount of money on in-game purchases prior, and now you're kind of just like locked out of your account with no reason why or understanding why. That's kind of unfortunate, bro. So it will be a different day cycle, potentially? Is that possible? Oh wait, it might be daytime over here. I didn't realize that you can switch through day and night by going to different regions, but to be fair, they're not. That's how the real world is too, depending on like the geographic location. Dang. That's crazy, bro. Oh, you're just saying that like because of like the spotty reception. I understand what you're saying. Alright, let's evolve this Fomantis. Alright, here we go. Let's go, Fomantis! Oh my gosh, the person walking into it and then it gets cut out. Dang, that's a really cool shiny. Sure, I'll get rid of Solar Beam. That's such a cool shiny. That's a great shiny. I love it. I love how it has like little pants. All right, I'm gonna put this into a box. Very happy about that. Save real quick. Yeah, I mean, people are just gonna assume. I mean, Twitter in general is just like people say the most wild stuff on there. Like I've seen like some of the worst takes in the history of man are made on Twitter. So I wouldn't feel too bad people making accusations without having, like, if you know you didn't cheat and you just kind of got banned, there's really no reason to care what anyone else says. At the end of the day, it's just like strange that you haven't gotten any acknowledgement or response from Niantic at all. Sorry to hear that, bro. On that note though, I'm actually heading off for the day. I just want to do a shorter stream getting double Fomantis shiny evolving 1 just to catch up with everyone. Thanks again for tuning in today's stream. I hope you have yourself a great week. Yeah, I'm getting back into the work flow this weekend. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, the Sass Squad is getting stronger each and every day. You have a good morning, evening, afternoon for tuning in. And I'll catch you in the next one. Take care, friends. And on your way out, if you're watching on YouTube, please hit that like button. Take care, friends. No problem, Kaigan.